Hi friends, my name is Zeenat KJ and I welcome you all to Love for English series of videos. In this video, we're going to take up 15 questions on idioms, which are not only going to help us to crack exams like SSC, CGL Tier 2, but also going to help us to crack many company-specific question papers. So why wait? Let's get started. The first question what I have for all of you here says, set tongues wagging. There are four options followed by the question. The first one says, be easy to pronounce. The second one says, encourage gossip. Third one says, to be curious. And fourth one says, wait eagerly. Friends, tell me who doesn't like gossiping? Everybody likes to gossip. You are happy, people gossip. You are sad, people gossip. You're positive, people gossip. You're negative, people gossip. You stay at home throughout your life, people gossip. You just keep going outside, people gossip. People talk about everything. People just need one or the other factor to keep gossiping about you. Especially celebrities are the biggest examples to understand here. Whatever they do, it actually becomes a headlines because of the gossipers. What's the meaning of set tongues wagging? If something is causing people to start gossiping about you, that's what is actually called set tongues wagging. So from that perspective, the answer to this question definitely has to be encourage gossip. Set tongues wagging, encourage gossip. The second question what I have for you here is make no bones. Friends, make no bones is actually suitable for those people who are extremely frank and honest about everything what they feel and they think. There are a lot of people you must have come across in your life who never have a filter between their heart and their mouth. Whatever they think, whatever they feel, they tend to actually speak about it. So that's exactly the meaning of the idiom make no bones. So from that perspective, the answer to this question definitely has to be honest and open. Make no bones, to be honest and open. Turn one's back. This is definitely one of the idioms what we tend to use in our daily conversation quite often. Imagine you're my friend and you come to me expecting one or the other kind of favor because you are in need of it. And I unfortunately refuse to help you or assist you. It means I turned my back towards you. Logically, from that perspective, turn one's back definitely has to mean refuse to help. Turn one's back, refuse to help. Be hand in glove. Be hand in glove basically means if any person or an organization is working hand in glove with the other, it means you're working together, getting associated with each other, especially in terms of working towards something really dishonest, which can be considered very unethical, very unprofessional, which you shouldn't be doing. From that perspective, the answer to this question has to be in close association. Question number 5. Head to toe. Head to toe means completely. Now, for example, if I say Seema, the one whom you met last week, she knows head to toe about physics. He looked at me head to toe. In every perspective, when you use a head to toe idiom in your daily conversation, it definitely means completely. Head to toe, completely. Work like a Trojan. This idiom is equivalent to saying work like a donkey because both of them have the same meaning. Trojan and donkey here are representing your hard work. So if you're working like a Trojan, it means you're working very, very hard. You believe in putting all your effort, giving your 100% in everything, whatever you do. Work like a Trojan, work very hard. A shot in the arm. Usually everybody is not that self-motivated to get things done on their own. Whenever you come across a person who usually requires a kind of motivation to get encouraged to do something, then you can use a shot in the arm in that particular situation. I think I always need a shot in the arm before going on the stage. So from that perspective, the answer to this question has to be to stimulate a person. A shot in the arm to stimulate a person or to encourage a person. Tongue in cheek. It is weird because the meaning of this idiom is to be very ironic. Some people are extremely good at being ironic. So wherever you come across someone who is very ironic, you can always use this idiom tongue in cheek. So from that perspective, the answer to this question has to be option C, to be ironic. A nail in someone's coffin. Coffin is already representing that you are in a grey situation. A situation where you never wanted to reach, an atmosphere you never wanted to come across. If there is a nail in someone's coffin, it means you're actually trying to harm the person even more so that the person could be destroyed to a greater extent. This is like adding fuel to the fire. So from that perspective, the answer to this question definitely has to be something bad that contributes towards someone's failure. A nail in someone's coffin, something bad that contributes towards someone's failure. A man of the world means a person who has lots of experience in different fields of life. Life is one of the best teachers ever you can come across. Whatever life can teach you, I don't think any school or college or university could ever be able to teach you. Any book or encyclopedia would be able to do what a life can do. If you come across a person who is so experienced in life and is not very shocked when he come across a situation because he's experienced that well in advance and he's like, yeah, I'm sure this was supposed to happen, then you can actually call the person as he is the man of the world. So from that perspective, the answer to this question, my dear friends, has to be highly experienced in many fields. Question number 11, a leap in the dark. What happens if you jump or take a leap in the dark? You have no idea. Things are unpredictable. You might land, you might fall. A leap in the dark also means the same, my dear friends. Wherever you are taking a step forward in the dark, it means the consequences are usually unpredictable. So from that perspective, the closest answer to this question definitely has to be a random guess or a risky attempt. For some people, investing money in mutual funds can be a leap in the dark. If you do not know anything about mutual funds, a leap in the dark, a random guess, or a risky attempt. Question number 12, a flash in the pan. This is quite easy to guess the meaning of. A flash in the pan is which happens unexpectedly, especially for a short span of time. It doesn't happen continuously or for a longer duration. So from that perspective, definitely the answer to this question has to be sudden but brief success. I don't know how many of you know Shilpa Shetty's sister. Okay. She was actually a flash in the pan. Initially, everybody felt she has a great career. She's going to really stay in the industry for a longer duration, but it did not work like that at all. She ended up becoming a flash in the pan. A flash in the pan, sudden but brief success. Question number 13, a blot on the landscape. Friends, a blot on the landscape actually means something that spoils a situation, something that becomes like an obstacle or a hindrance in a situation. From that perspective, the answer to this question definitely has to be option A, something that spoils a situation. A blot on the landscape, something that spoils a situation. Question number 14, go all out. Go all out basically means to put in all the effort, the enthusiasm, energy towards achieving a task. You can call it as your utmost effort towards achieving a destination. That's the meaning of go all out. From that perspective, my dear friends, the answer to this question has to be option B, try one's hardest. Go all out, put your utmost effort. Question number 15, worlds apart. Friends, I think the word apart is conveying a kind of meaning over here. You know, the moment you start behaving very differently than the rest of the people in the society, you are tagged as a very different person. And because you're very, very different, you tend to get separated from the people who are in the surrounding. So from that perspective, the answer to this question has to be option B, be widely separated. Worlds apart, be widely separated. Well, friends, that's all I've got for all of you in this video. I'm going to be back very soon with another video with lots of learning. Until then, please do take a great care of yourself and have a fantastic time ahead. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.